Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Carolyn. Today's video is another pick a pile reading. Today's video is going to be my last video in the three-part series based on A Christmas Carol. So if you missed it, I posted a video based on the Ghost of Christmas Past, which was about how your past is currently affecting you. And then yesterday I posted a video based on the Ghost of Christmas Present on what's currently going on in your life. And then today's video is based on the Ghost of Christmas Future. And so it's going to be showing you your future in the next 6 months and what you can expect. And I have 3 different piles in front of you for you to choose from. We have the snowman, we have the teddy bear with the Christmas tree, and we have the puppy with the Santa hat. And so like always, take time to pause the video if you need to meditate. You can always pick more than one pile, whatever you're drawn to. Take this reading how it resonates and leave what doesn't. You can find the timestamps in the description box down below, along with links to all my other social media, including ways to contact me if you want to get a private reading. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you guys a part of this family. And with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the readings. So for those of you who chose the snowman, for your cards we have perfectionism. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Hedonist. Healer. Student. Messiah. Fulfill your destiny as a comic changemaker. The universe. 4 of Wands. 8 of Wands reversed. The world. The magician. And the fool. So I'm really getting the sense that in 6 months, you guys are getting a wake-up call. I really feel like with this perfectionism card, that you guys are going to be waking up to whatever you were trying to hold on to for the label of perfection. You were going to realize that you can't hold on to everything you want. I really feel like you guys are going to allow yourself to make mistakes, and I really feel like a lot of you guys, you're waking up to the fact that you have been doing something that's not good for you, or you've been going along with things that aren't good for you. I definitely sense a lot of endings in 6 months from now, because we have the world card. This is really telling me that you are putting an end to something. And then with this Capricorn card, it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. And I'm getting the sense that the reason why you guys were drawn to the snowman is because the snowman is made up of snow, and so when he melts, he becomes water again. And then when it becomes water, it can replenish the earth, it can get back to it, and then the whole cycle can start over again, and you can always recreate another snowman. And so what I'm really being told for you guys in 6 months is that you are going to be going through a tough time. You guys are going to be having some final ending, some final closure that you have to deal with, but you're going to be able to survive it. You're going to be able to overcome it. And so you're going to be leaving behind whatever doesn't serve you. Whatever it is that was part of this tough cycle, you're learning your lesson, you're moving on from it. I feel like this is not going to be a super fast, easy lesson for you guys. I feel like it's really going to take a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of willpower on you guys to overcome it, to put in the work and dedicate the time it takes in order for you to move past it. But I feel like you guys are going to end this cycle because we have the Fool card here. This is telling me that in 6 months, you are going to be dealing with the final lesson, the final challenge that you have to face, and you are going to put an end to it. You are going to overcome it. You're going to start something new, and whatever you were starting, it's your 4 of Wands. It's in alignment for you. It's meant to be. It's going to be really good for you and really beneficial to your life. You guys are literally going to be healing your life. You are going to be moving forward in a way that's beneficial for you, where you're not holding any part of you back. I feel like right now with this Messiah card that there's too much ego in your life, and this could be an ego of a person who's maybe a little bit narcissistic, who's just not good for you. Some of you guys, I do sense that there are going to be some divorces going on, or some divorces are currently going on and they're going to be ending in 6 months. But I also feel like some of you guys, this is your own ego. This is your own pride getting in the way of the things you're doing, and that's where that perfectionism comes into play, because you guys are trying to hold on to this perfect image or this perfect status or this perfect life or reality that you built for yourself in your imagination. You're not letting yourself realize that sometimes things are a mistake. Sometimes we do things and they're not meant for us, but you guys are going to be able to learn from it. You're going to be able to let it go, because the thing about you is that in 6 months, you're the student, you're learning. Some of you guys, this is literally the fact that you chose the wrong career, and you have to admit that you're not happy with it, and you need to go back to school, or you need to learn about something in order for you guys to make a wiser career change, especially with this Capricorn card, because Capricorn is a ruler of ambition and hard work, and especially career. It's manifestations when it comes to money. So you guys are really going to be prioritizing things where you're taking responsibility. I feel like in 6 months you guys are taking responsibility for your end of things, and I really feel like you guys have a lot of manifestation coming to you because you have the Universe, which is card 1, and you have the Magician, which is card 1. And this is literally telling you guys that the universe is within reach. You can get whatever you want, because you also have card 15, and it says fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. And this is about creating change in your life. You guys, in 6 months, you are going to be letting go of all these chains, all these things that you put around you, especially with this perfectionism card. It literally says, free me from the prison of perfectionism. You guys are freeing yourself. You're not letting these chains confine you anymore. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of travel for you guys in 6 months. This could be a physical travel where you're going to a different location, but this could also be a mental travel where you are growing and evolving as a person. But I'm getting a lot of indication that this travel, whatever you're going on, whatever this journey is, it's going to be extremely beneficial for you guys in 6 months. Like, whatever opportunities come up, say yes to them. Really allow yourself to break free of what's going on in your life, because we have this hedonist card, and it's talking about inspires creativity to embrace the good things in life and celebrates the beauty in yourself. This is about indulging in the things that are important, indulging in the things that you need. And so this is really telling you in 6 months you guys are going to be indulging in yourself, indulging in your fantasies, but not in a way where you're overindulging in them, where you're tapping into this shadow attribute. This is going to be in a beneficial, healthy way, because you guys have that balance of that Capricorn energy where you guys are manifesting things, you're taking responsibility for them, and you're putting in the hard work to get them done. You're literally allowing yourself to become the student here. So it's like you guys are getting the things you want because you're treating yourself with indulgence, with care and beauty, and actually taking care of yourself, but you're also understanding that you're a student. I feel like in 6 months your perspective on things is really going to change, and I feel like you are completely overhauling your entire life. You are really reevaluating things, you guys are moving forward, and you guys are assessing things that don't serve you. You are not hiding from the truth anymore. I feel like right now there's some things that you don't want to admit to yourself, you kind of want to hide from them, and in 6 months you guys are getting a major wake-up call. This is not going to be something that's easy for you guys. This definitely feels like Spirit is slapping you guys into reality. Like in 6 months from now, there is going to be a lot of change, and it's going to be things that the universe is sending to you, because you guys are fulfilling your destiny as a cosmic change maker. This is telling me that you guys are being pushed towards your destiny. And so I feel like in 6 months, a lot of you guys could be going through a dark night of the soul, where you guys are literally shutting your ego, and you're having a lot of transformation and almost tower moments going on while you grow and evolve. And it's going to be beneficial for you guys, but it's definitely going to be something that really takes a lot of patience in order to overcome. There's going to be a lot of lessons thrown your way, and so definitely be prepared for that. In 6 months, I really feel like there's going to be a new beginning, but in order to get there, you have to go through the hardships. And even though you guys are ending it, it's not going to be something where you necessarily get to 6 months and everything's okay. I feel like for majority of you guys, there's going to be one last lesson that you have to overcome, and so you have to be willing to overcome it, because if you're not, I really feel like in 6 months this is going to be extremely hard and difficult for you guys, because if you don't let go of the prison that you surrounded yourself in, it's going to feel like everything is coming crashing down around you. And I feel like you're getting this message now because Spirit wants you to know it's not. You guys have the Universe card and you have the Four of Wands. Like, everything that's falling apart is meant to fall apart. You guys are getting harmony and balance brought into your life, but in order for you to get that, it's breaking what's not good for you. It's breaking this unstable foundation so you can build a better foundation, and that is not going to be easy for you guys. I definitely feel like in 6 months it's going to be something where it's like, okay, when is this going to be over? Like, I just need to learn the last lesson and then I can move on. And so definitely take caution to be prepared for everything, and expect curveballs to be thrown your way. Really be open-minded and start to do some shadow work. Really see what you're holding on to that doesn't serve you, because if you start to do this work now, then by the time 6 months comes along, you can change your future. You can make it where it's not affecting you as much. And now you can't always change everything, you can't always prevent everything, but you can do a lot of the work where it's not going to hit you as hard as if you deny it. If you keep running from this, it's going to be a lot further of a fall when you get pushed off that cliff, like the Fool. The Fool always starts off by jumping off the cliff, and in this version It's walking through all these doorways. And so with this, it's like you guys have one level after the next, after the next, after the next. And that's why I feel like you guys are going to be facing a lot of different lessons and a lot of different challenges, because instead of jumping off the cliff, you guys are walking straight towards it. And that's where you guys have to realize that you guys are capable of overcoming it, of not having to fear it. I really feel like you're getting this message as a warning, saying like changes are coming, trust that they're for the better. It might not make sense, it might not be easy, but it's going to be better. Once you're on the other side, you're going to appreciate it, you're going to understand it, and it's going to make sense, because you guys are manifesting your perfect future, the perfect dreams that you have that you've been resisting because of the way you're going about it. Because it's not that your dreams are bad, but you're trying to be this perfectionist who's micromanaging everything, who's trying to get things done the way you want it. And in 6 months, that's being shaken up. The things and the ways you've been going about things, it's what's changing. And it's not the actual emotion you guys are going to feel when you reach this goal, but it's going to be the people who are helping you reach this goal. They might not be in your life, you might be finding new people. And if you had a dream job, you might not be getting that exact job, but you're going to be getting a job that's better for you, that's more fitting for you. And so definitely remain open-minded during all this, because the tough cycle is going to end. In 6 months, when you guys reach this point, if things have been going haywire for a long time, know that you are going to be overcoming the last challenge. Know that you guys are almost done. You're like 1 mile away from reaching that finish line. And so don't lose hope. I really feel like in 6 months, it's going to be very important for you guys to remain optimistic and remember that this is all happening to you for a reason, because I definitely feel like the universe is making you guys change in a way that's very uncomfortable but needed. And I feel like a lot of you guys, the reason why this is happening to you is because you've been in the state of mind recently where it's like you're not waking up to the things around you. You're not realizing the red flags or the signs that you've been trying to get. You're no longer the student. You're feeling like you mastered everything, and that's where this Messiah card comes into play, because you guys are almost acting like you're your own Messiah. And I feel like Spirit's trying to be like, you're not. Like, you have potential to gain a lot of knowledge and gain a lot of wisdom, but no one is ever going to know everything. No one is always going to be the best at every single thing. And that's where you're creating this complex in your head that you kind of need to humble yourself. You have to realize that you need to get help from others, that we all need to rely on one another and support one another, because if we don't, that's when we end up isolating ourselves, and that's when we don't grow. And when we don't grow, we can't evolve into the best version of ourselves, and that's when we become stuck and stagnant in the past. And so in order to keep moving forward, we have to rely on others, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. Like, don't shut people out. Don't ignore advice. Listen to it. Even if you don't always want to take it, still see if there's a part of you that needs to hear it, because you guys are going to be healing yourself. Because in 6 months, this is all about healing. That's what everything is coming down to with these manifestations, with these lessons, with this change. It's so you heal yourself and you let go of the things that don't serve you, so that you can create a life that is more fulfilling for you, where you are getting things that are actually fueling you and allowing you to become inspired and create better things for yourself and to dream bigger. Because right now you're stifling yourself, even if you don't realize it. With that perfectionism card, you guys are really allowing yourself to stay stuck in the box that you built for yourself. And that's what Spirit's trying to wake you up from. They're trying to break the box you put yourself in. And so in 6 months, it's definitely going to be a time full of shakeups and a lot of different challenges and conflict that you're facing, but it's going to be in your own self-interest. And so definitely keep that in mind while everything goes on, because like I keep saying, like, you guys, this Four of Wands, some of you guys, especially if you're dealing with relationship issues during these next 6 months, you guys are going to be getting into a better relationship for you. You are going to be finding people that serve you. You're going to find a home. You're going to find people to connect with, even if it's not romantically. Like, things are going to work out for you. You are going to build that perfect life you want, even if it doesn't fit the definition of perfection to you. It's going to feel perfect. And that's what I really feel like you guys are going to learn in 6 months, is that just because it's not done the perfect way doesn't mean it can't be perfect to you. You have to redefine what perfectionism is to you, and not allow society and everyone else in your life to judge you and to label what it is. You have to find it for yourself, and that's when you're going to find your own self-fulfillment. And that's when things are going to start working in your favor, where you can manifest things, where you can start this new journey, and you're not going to have doubts, you're not going to have insecurities, because you're going to know what's meant for you, because the universe is literally handing everything to you. You have the ability to get anything you want. You're not going to have to stifle yourself. You're not going to have to hold yourself back. And so in 6 months, know that any opportunity you want is yours. You can get anything you want. You are this fool where you are literally walking through all these different doors, getting everything you want. You can take what you want and you are going to get good things. But in order to get that, you have to be willing to wake up and accept the lessons that the universe are throwing your way. And once you do that, once you accept them, once you learn your lesson, you are going to break that cycle and you are going to start a new beginning for you. So just trust and believe in yourself and it's all going to work out. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. I post multiple videos a week and I would love for you guys to become a part of this family, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. Also go ahead and turn on that bell notification so you see when I post my next video, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose the teddy bear with the Christmas tree, for your cards you guys have 9 of Swords, the Empress, 5 of Wands, a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, Ancestor, Goddess, and Positivity. So I'm getting the sense with this 9 of Swords that in 6 months you guys are going to be feeling a little bit insecure, very anxious and scared about things. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of fear just consuming your mind in the future and with things going on in your life. I feel like a lot of this really has to do with this conflict. With this 5 of Wands, I really sense like you guys are going to be getting into conflict. I feel like there's going to be a lot of arguments and just a lot of things that don't seem to be going your way. And I feel like that's why it's important for you guys to remain positive, to focus on the silver lining of things and really pay attention to what you have that you can be grateful for. I feel like a lot of you guys with this Ancestor card, you could be having conflict with your family or people that you really admire who are role models to you. I really feel like some of you guys, this could be a mentor too, but I feel like you guys are going to be getting into conflict with them specifically for the way that you guys live your life or the ways that you guys want to express yourselves. I'm really sensing with this Goddess energy that you could have people in your family who really don't understand you, who kind of feel like you're an outsider, where you feel isolated from them. And I say that because we have this Aquarius card too, and this says show the world the real you. So I feel like in 6 months you guys are really going to make a choice to live your life how you want to live it, and that's going to cause a lot of conflict with others. I feel like people are going to disagree with that and they're not going to accept you, but I feel like you don't really need them to accept you, because even though you guys want them to, with this 9 of Swords, a lot of this is your own fears and a lot of your own insecurities, where it's like it doesn't matter what you do. If they don't support you, if they're not going to be there for you, then it doesn't matter. You can't spend your time worrying about them and the way that they're going to react to you and the choices you make. Because with this Empress card here, I really sense that you guys are creating the best life for yourself, where there's going to be a lot of positivity. I feel like there's a lot of love in your life where you feel good about yourself. You're creating the things you want and you're taking control over your life. And so it's going to be a very good thing for you. And remember that with this Virgo card, it says a time to give rather than take. You guys are giving to yourself. You guys are also giving love and happiness out to the world. You're giving this positivity out to the world. And that's what I feel like it's really important for you guys to remember, is that sometimes being a little bit selfish is not going to be a bad thing. And so I feel like in 6 months, you guys are going to be giving to yourself, and in turn, you are going to have more energy, more love, and more positivity to give to everyone else. Right now, when you've been hiding who you are, when you haven't been allowing this Aquarius energy to come through, you guys are hindering yourself. And so you're not able to give your full self to the universe, and you're not able to help other people. By you being your true, authentic self, you are going to be able to help people. You are going to be able to support them, and you're going to have a lot more energy for them. And I also feel like with this Empress card, in 6 months, there could be some child coming into your life. I feel like some of you guys, you could be pregnant, and that's where a lot of this conflict is coming from, because maybe people don't really approve of who you're having this baby with. In 6 months, you're creating something new and you're bringing it to life. And that is really going to be something that brings you a lot of positivity, that allows you to be grateful for it. Because this card says, please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny tiny thing, and even the hardest situations. And so I really feel like, you guys, in 6 months, you might not be dealing with the easiest situation. You could be dealing with challenges and conflict with this Five of Wands. But the Empress card is what you guys are going to be grateful for. You are going to have success. There's something that you're bringing to life that is going to be beneficial for you. And with this goddess energy, by loving it, by being authentic, and really tapping into that divine feminine energy, it's going to help you. And remember that when it comes to feminine and masculine energy, you can be a male or female and have this energy. Feminine energy is just more that emotional, intuitive feeling. And so that's what you're tapping into. It's more the creative. And so you guys are tapping into that feminine energy where you're embodying this goddess, and where you're actually bringing things to life, and you're nurturing them, you're letting them grow, and you're planting the seeds. And so by embodying this Aquarius and Virgo energy, you are giving to the universe by being authentic, by showing who you are. And so I feel like in 6 months, you guys are going to feel the happiest you've ever felt. I really feel like you guys are going to step into your power. And even if you have conflict and all these people that are getting in your way, you are going to focus on the positivity. You guys are going to focus on what you need, and that is going to help you. And that's really going to be your silver lining in 6 months from now, where you guys are just focused on feeling happy, and that's what you're going to do. And so regardless of the conflict, I feel like in 6 months, it's going to be a good time, even though there's going to be challenges. I feel like just prepare that you're going to have to ignore people and set boundaries with them and not have them influence you in a negative way, so you don't have this Nine of Swords hanging over your shoulder. Because if you give in to this negative energy, it's really going to mess with your mind. And so I feel like you're meant to take this as a warning to protect yourself in 6 months. But know that, like, whatever you're doing, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling positive, stay with it. Like in 6 months, even with the challenges, it's all worth it because you're living your best life. I really feel like in 6 months, you guys are going to do what you need to do to just be better than you ever have been before. I feel like you're reaching a whole nother level. I feel like you're really just going to embrace who you are, and you're going to break free from the naysayers in your life. And it's going to be a positive time for you guys. Like this card says, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling positive, and people are going to try and break you, but they can't. And I feel like you guys are going to realize how much strength you have. And so I feel like it's going to be a really good time for you, even though you're facing these challenges, because you're not going to let them defeat you. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. I post multiple videos a week, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys part of this family. And I'll see you all in my next video. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who chose the puppy with the Santa hat, for your cards, you guys have the Death card reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Two of Wands reversed, Networker reversed, Time to Breathe Out, Polish Your Mirror for perfect clarity, Say Yes to Your Open Door, Your effortless effort is fully required, Doubt, and Love. So I'm going to start with your tarot cards. And so taking this Wheel of Fortune reversed, this is really telling you guys that in 6 months, you guys are going to be breaking a cycle. You're going to be releasing something. You guys are letting go of something that's not serving you. But I feel like it's this negative cycle that you guys are finally starting to break because of the Death card. To me, reverse, that typically says that you're resisting something, that you're resisting some sort of change that's inevitable, that's going to happen. And so because you're resisting it, you're causing more difficulties to happen to you. And the Two of Wands reverse is talking about inaction, so not taking action on your life. I feel like recently, or leading up to 6 months from now, you guys are going to be very passive or not taking action on things, and you're going to be playing a little bit of a victim role. And I feel like that's because you guys are doubting yourself. You're not believing in yourself. And so this Wheel of Fortune is reversed, telling you guys that that is changing, that you're breaking that cycle, that you're breaking free of it, and you're going to stop resisting. You're going to realize by turning all these cards upright that you have good luck if you allow yourself to, and that you guys can allow change to come into your life to transform you by taking action, by overcoming things, by actually putting in the work to get things done. And I feel like in 6 months from now, you guys are going to do that. I feel like you guys are going to have to overcome this doubt though, because we have this doubt card here, and that's what's really telling me that you guys are going to be in your head too much. And we also have this Networker card, and it was reversed, so I want to focus on the shadow attribute part of it. And it says conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And so that is the fear and the falsehoods that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy enough to get things to come your way. You guys are going to be breaking free of that. And so in 6 months, you might be dealing with a lot of insecurities and a lot of doubt, and you're being told to overcome it, to learn the lesson, and you guys are going to do it. You have the ability to do it, because we have take time to breathe out. You guys, especially if you focus on meditations in 6 months from now, I feel like you guys are really going to focus on practicing your breathing and getting out of those dark thoughts and those spirals that you have. You guys are going to be able to take time to realize, okay, this is my fear talking. This isn't the truth. Because really, you guys, polish your mirror for clarity. You guys are letting go of all the chaos and the fog in front of you. Like, you're polishing your mirror, you're making it shiny, and you're seeing what's really in front of you. So all that doubt is going to fall away. You're letting go of it. I really feel like in 6 months, you were overcoming this lesson because you guys are focusing on love. And this is talking about loving yourself. In 6 months from now, you guys are going to realize that you have to create the change in your life. And so in order to do that, you have to fully love and accept yourself and not let these doubts hold you back, because you guys, your effortless effort is fully required, because you guys, you're going to bring that joy and mastery into your life, and you're going to allow that vision to exist for you guys to see things and actually get it done, because you guys in 6 months from now are going to be opening doors for you. I feel like this is going to be positive for you guys in 6 months, because you guys are getting a wake-up call where you're changing things, where you're realizing that resisting things isn't helping you. And so allowing the doubt to drive you, allowing doubt to control you, isn't going to get you where you want to be. You guys are going to be like, okay, I'm scared and it's not easy, but I'm not going to have doubts. I'm not going to let fears and insecurities control my life. I'm opening this door. And that's what you're doing. And especially with this effortlessly effort card, this really talks about you guys letting go of your expectations and accepting failure, accepting things to not go your way. Even if you doubt things, you're still opening the door, you're still walking through it, because if it doesn't work out, so what? You can walk through another door. That's really what you're going to be learning in 6 months. And especially once you make this Wheel of Fortune card go upright, you guys are going to have luck on your side. So once you learn this lesson, once you break free, you are going to literally create a manifestation spiral for you guys where you can get everything you want. All these new doors are going to lead to one after the other, because by breaking this networking cycle, you are also going to allow that light attribute to come into your life. Once you let go of the falsehoods and the fear, you guys are going to enhance unity through the sharing of information and create social awareness and empathy for others. And you're going to utilize that to the best potential that you can, where you guys are actually able to rely on others and support others. And you're going to be resisting this pride and this ego that's allowed you to stay stagnant and not create action in your life out of fear. And in turn, you can give that back to people. You are going to be able to support them and not feel like it's going to take away from you, because I feel like right now you fear that there's not enough room for you. So why are you going to build other people up when you're afraid it's going to take away from you? And you're going to learn that you're not actually taking anything away from you. There's plenty of room for everyone. And so you are going to overcome these insecurities where you're not supporting others. I feel like you guys are going to allow love to come into your life, where you guys are actually going to start loving people more, where you guys are actually going to help them out and be supporting them. And in turn, it's like this endless cycle where it's like you get love and you give it out, and it's gonna help bring more positivity and love to everyone in the universe. And so I really feel like in 6 months from now, it's like this wake-up call, but like not in a super dramatic, drastic way. This is like you just wake up one day and you're like, I want to create this change. I don't want to live like this anymore. And you stop letting fear control you, and you're actually going to make the changes you need to allow love to come to your life and to allow yourself to be fearless. You know, even though you might have these doubts and insecurities, you're looking it in the eye and being like, okay, I'm facing it. I'm overcoming it. And I feel like you have a lot of spirit guides supporting you in this choice and this action that you take in 6 months from now. And so just know it's like whatever's holding you back now, you are going to overcome it, because you guys want these doors to open up and you guys are going to reach success. I feel like this is the start towards your success. 2 good things coming your way, because this was like the last challenge in your way in order for you to unblock yourself, because I feel like you have self limitations and this was it. And it's like finally you have this key and you're unlocking unlocking it all, and you're gonna have so much potential that's not capped anymore, where you're not setting a limit anymore. I really feel like you guys are freeing yourself, and you're polishing that mirror, and you're gaining clarity on who you are and what you can get and how big you can dream, and that there's no limit to what you can do. And so I really feel like it's going to be extremely uplifting for you guys once you break free of this mental block. And I definitely feel like you're on track to achieve that, because it feels like it's almost a part of your destiny, or like what you need to do in order to reach your destiny. But that door is going to open. I feel like you guys are being pushed on that path, and it's going to be really beneficial for you guys. And I also want to say with this card, it's card number 22. And so that's telling me it's like that is about communication, and also being like a student and learning about things. And so you guys are learning that it's okay to say yes to opening new doors, that you don't need to resist, and you can get help if you need to. So don't be afraid to get someone to help you. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. It doesn't make you less than, it doesn't make you weaker. And so just trust your instincts and communicate everything you need, and ask the universe for it too, and you're going to get it. These doors are going to open for you because they're meant to. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. I post multiple videos a week, and I would love to have you guys part of this family, so hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.